Hello children, I am Smita, your English teacher from Mangala Vidya Mandira. Class 9 Standard, Subject English. Unit 1, The Enchanted Pool. In the previous class, we had learnt a lesson called The Enchanted Pool, isn't it? So you'll know the story so far. While chasing the deer, the Pandavas become tired. So Yudhishthira asks Nakula to find if there is any pool nearby. So he finds a pool, and when he is about to drink the water, he hears a voice that wants him to drink water only after answering his questions. But Nakula drinks water and he falls down dead. Now Yudhishthira sends Sahadeva when Nakula doesn't return, and Sahadeva too drinks water in spite of the warning and he falls unconscious. Now same thing happens to others also. Finally Arjuna and Bhima also fall down dead as they neglect the warning. So you all know the story so far. So before we continue the lesson, let us learn some new words. First one, puzzled, Puzzled. Next, redeeming, Redeeming. Third, abode, Abode. Next, quench, Quench. Fifth, accompanies, Accompanies. Prowess, Prowess. Revived, Revived. Next, stipulated, Stipulated. Next, quiver, Quiver. Solitary, Solitary. Okay, next, let us begin the lesson. I expect you all to concentrate on the words as I read the lesson. Now, puzzled and worried that his brothers had not returned, Yudhishthira himself proceeded in the direction his brothers had taken. When he came near a pool, he saw his 4 brothers lying on the ground, to all appearance dead. He was shocked. He got into the pool to quench his thirst. At once a voice without form warned him. "Your brothers died because they did not heed my words. Do not follow them. Answer my questions first and then quench your thirst. This pool is mine." Okay? Now, puzzled means confused. Now, Yudhishthira, he walks in the direction of the pool and he finds all his brothers lying dead near the pool. Now, he becomes shocked. He goes to the pool to satisfy his thirst. He too hears the same warning. And what does it say, children? Since his brothers did not follow the instructions, they all were dead. So it's better Yudhishthira follows the instructions and would answer his questions and then proceed to drink. Now next paragraph. Yudhishthira knew that these could be none other than the words of a Yaksha and guessed what had happened to his brothers. He saw a possible way of redeeming the situation. He said to the bodiless voice, "Please ask your questions." The voice put questions rapidly, one after another. Now Yudhishthira realizes that the voice was none other than that of Yakshas. You know who is Yaksha, isn't it? Yaksha is the name given to spirits. You have good Yakshas and also darker version of them, like the spirits that destroy others. Now Kubera, Lord of Wealth, is considered as the king of divine Yakshas and he is also the protector of the world. Now actually Mahabharata story says that Yama, or god of death, disguised himself as Yaksha and he asks questions which we call as Yaksha Prashni, isn't it? Now Yudhishthira is born to Kunti as a result of blessing of Yama. So Yama is a spiritual father, Yudhishthira's spiritual father. Okay, so continuing the lesson. Now Yudhishthira guessed what Yaksha had done to his brothers and he asks the voice to ask him questions, for which Yaksha asked the questions one by one. Now let us see what the questions are. It asked, "What makes sunshine every day?" Yudhishthira replied, "The power of God." Okay, the first question of Yaksha, what makes sunshine every day? Now, according to Yudhishthira, it is the power of God because of which we get sunshine every day. Next question, what rescues man in danger? So Yudhishthira quickly answered, courage. So next question is, what rescues or protects man during dangerous times? So Yudhishthira answers, courage or confidence. So even during this stressful or pandemic situation also, we get lot of protection. We get lot of strength if we are courageous. Isn't it, children? Okay. Next. What is more nobly sustaining than the earth? That is the next question of Yaksha, for which Yudhishthira answers, the mother who brings up the children. Of course, we call earth as a mother earth. Earth gives us strength and support. But most important of all is our own mother, isn't it? Why? Why, children? Because just think of the sacrifices she does to bring you up. She gives you all the emotional and physical strength you need. She loves you unconditionally no matter what you are, how you are. She cares about you, isn't it? So she is one step ahead of Mother Earth. Okay, next question. What is faster than wind? So the answer of Yudhishthira is mind. Mind, Yudhishthira replied. So mind is so sharp. All the inventions, all discoveries are because of people's mind, isn't it? So without that, world is zero. So mind is faster and sharper than anything else. Next question of Yaksha. What befriends a traveler? So Yudhishthira answers, learning. Befriend is to become a friend to when you are in need. Okay. So for that question, Yudhishthira answers that learning or knowledge helps you when you are away from home while traveling somewhere. So it is a learning or knowledge is your friend when you are traveling to some other place. Next question. Who is a friend of one who stays at home? So Yudhishthira answers, the wife. Wife is a friend because she provides you with the food, clothing and other requirements during your stay at home, isn't it? Next. Who accompanies a man in death? So Yudhishthira answers, Dharma. That alone accompanies a soul in its solitary journey after death. So Dharma, they say that what we do in our present life only counts. Now I am not talking about accumulating wealth, but good deeds. Or Dharma, it comes to your support even after death, because Hindus believe in moksha or mukti, isn't it? We get mukti only through our good deeds, isn't it? Okay, let us see what the next question of Yaksha. So the next question is, which is the biggest vessel? For which Yudhishthira answers, the earth which contains all within itself is the greatest vessel, isn't it? Earth is biggest vessel because it holds everything that you find in this world. Okay, next question. What is happiness? According to Yaksha, the next question is, what is happiness? Now Yudhishthira answers, happiness is a result of good conduct. So when do you get happiness, children? When you show good behavior, you get happiness, like helping others during distress, caring for others, working for the betterment of self and others, isn't it? All these things makes you happy. Okay, next question. What is that abandoning which man becomes loved by all? Okay, so the answer of Yudhishthira is pride. Pride, for abandoning that man will be loved by all. Pride, we call it as ahambhava. If you give up a proudness, you will be loved by everybody. Abandon is to give up. So we should give up pride or ahambhava. Only then we will be accepted by others, according to Yudhishthira. Next question. What is the loss which brings joy and not sorrow? So anger. What is the answer of Yudhishthira? Anger. Giving it up, we will no longer be subjected to sorrow, isn't it? So when you lose anger, your mind becomes fresh. Anger is the cause of all troubles. Now giving up anger makes us happy, isn't it? Okay. Next question. What is that by giving up which man becomes wealthy? Okay, the next question of Yaksha. What is that by giving up which man becomes wealthy? To which Yudhishthira answers, desire. Getting rid of it, man becomes wealthy. Now you must have heard of Lord Gautama Buddha, isn't it? He had told something about the desire of the human being. So what did he say, children? If you have to be happy, then you should give up your desires or wants, isn't it? Example, today you have a cycle with you. tomorrow you want a bike. Now desire doesn't stop there. After few days you have the desire to buy a car. So this is how our desire is. There is no end to our desire, and more we desire, more unsatisfied we become. Is it not? Therefore it leads to sadness. Next question of Yaksha. What makes one a real Brahman? Is it birth, good conduct of learning, good conduct or learning? Answer decisively. So the next question of Yaksha is that what makes one a real Brahman? Is it birth, good conduct or learning? Answer decisively. Decisively means convincingly. So what is the answer of Yudhishthira? Birth and learning do not make one a Brahman. Good conduct alone does. However learned a person may be, he will not be a Brahman if he is a slave to bad habits. So according to Yudhishthira, real Brahman is the one who is good in his behavior. By birth one doesn't become a Brahman. Or knowledge about the world alone does not make one a Brahman if he has lot of bad habits. So it is a good behavior which makes a person a real Brahman according to Yudhishthira. So let us stop the lesson here and continue in the next class. Now coming to the homework part. So answer the following questions. The first question, whom did Yudhishthira ask to look out for water? Second question, why do you think Nakula was happy when he went to the place? Third, why didn't Sahadeva and Bhima obey the voice? What is more nobly sustaining than the earth according to Yudhishthira? So what is that abandoning which man becomes loved by all? What was the answer of Yudhishthira to the question, who rescues man in danger? Okay, you have to answer all these questions and you have to send it through WhatsApp, children. Okay, thank you, children.